Well, Sony is always an innovative company and impactful company. Packing all their features in a smartphone is a very great thing, and with the same design is again an amazing thing. Talking about the all the Mark series, especially last 3 years, I am seeing the same design, and they are doing pretty much great stuff in the camera as well as in battery, and the processors are always changing. As we compare to some of the other companies like Samsung or Apple, they are always changing their design and implementing something new or bringing some new to the customer. But Sony is keeping that design same and changing the inner features, which is very important in each phone, and bringing to the customer. This is the great by the Sony, and this is all about the comparison of the previous Mark 3 versus this Mark 4. So without any further ado, let's get started. Talking about the body in one Mark 4, you'll get the 1 kg weight decline as compared to one Mark 3. Over one Mark 4, you will get the 185, while in one Mark 3, you will get 186. This is the very great thing by the Sony, implementing the same design again and again and impacting the best features you have ever seen in this phone. It's a very great thing. Also, you will get the IP certified, which is the 68 and 58 from dust and water resistant. Talking about the display over here, in one Mark 4, you'll get the little bit brighter display as compared to the one Mark 3. Later on, all the certain things are similar. You'll get the 4K display and 6.5 inches and with the protection of Gorilla Glass filters. Also, the performance over here is a great, which is the Android 12 out of the box, and with the 8 Gen 1 in the 1 Mark 4. By previous, you will get the Android 11, which is now easily updatable to the Android 10 and with the 888 Snapdragon. No need to explain more, links up in the iCard. Talking about the storage, both phone has the similar storage. You will get 12 plus 256 and 12 plus 512 with the UFS 3.1. While talking about the battery, in one Mark 4 you will get the 5000 mAh of battery, while in one Mark 3 there was only 4500 mAh battery, which is very low as compared to the 4K screen and 120 hertz. But over here there is an improvement. Maybe in later in one Mark 5 there is again improvement we can see by the Sony, maybe 5500 mAh battery, and with the more refresh rate anything can happen. Other the both the certain things are same as the 30-watt charger in the both the sides. While talking about the camera, it is very important to explain the camera part because the size and all that stuff remain same, but there are lots of changes. Talking about the primary camera, it remains same, which is the 12 megapixel with the 1.7 aperture, and it is has the OIS, and the size of the lens is 24 millimeter and with the 1.7 diagonal. Talking about the telephoto camera over here, you'll get the telephoto camera up to 12 megapixel in one Mark 4, and over here it is 2.3 aperture with the 85 millimeter of lens size, which goes up to 125 millimeter with the 2.9 aperture. And over here there is again improvement in the zooming thing, which is up to you can zoom now up to 3.5x to 5.2, which is the very great and has the OIS. So the lens has been improved from the previous one. While in the previous one means one Mark 3, the camera aperture remains same, even the megapixel remains same, but the lens size has been declined as the previous. You can just check it out. It is up to 70 to 105, and the zooming over here is also declined and has the OIS. So you can see yourself only how much changes is there in the lens. Talking about the ultra wide, you will get the 12 megapixel 2.2 with the 16 millimeter. Both the side by side are similar. At last, you will get the depth camera, which is of 0.3, which is also known by the top 3D depth camera. Talking about the video recording, you will get the 4K at 120 FPS which is the very great thing, and also the gimbal image stabilization is also there. Talking about the selfie in one Mark 4, it has improved from the previous years, which is the 12 megapixel with 2.0 aperture. The lens size is a 24, which is it remain as similar as the 8 megapixel in one Mark 3. But there is an improvement from the 8 megapixel as in one Mark 3 and in one Mark 2 also. The couple of years Sony is going with the 8 megapixel, and Sony has also here of the customer that the 8 megapixel was not very great in terms of the selfie thing, but this time it is an improvement. Talking about the video recording in 1 Mark 3, now in the front side Sony has given the 4K at 30 fps, while in the previous one in 1 Mark 3 you will get only the 1080p at 30 fps. So in the 4K thing it is a great. Talking about the price, in the terms of price, Sony has been always premium. Talking about the pricing of the one Mark 4, you'll get the $1,600 pricing of the basic variant, or we can say the first variant. While in one Mark 3, there is a very great declinement. If you are interested to buy, you can surely buy this phone, which is declining and coming at the $784, which is the very great thing in the price. If you are interested to just check it out, how are the Sony, you can surely check one Mark 3. Talking about in the terms of price, not competing with any of that competitors and coming with the own, and these are made for the professional photographer. So why you should buy this phone? So should you buy this phone? That's a great question. If you have the one Mark 3 or any other phone, you should update. Well, in the terms of today, both phones are great. But if you are the cameraman, you can surely check it out. This phone, there is an improvement from the previous one, as in improvement in battery, in a camera, as well as in the front camera also. You can record up to 4K at 120 fps in all the three cameras, which was not possible in the one Mark 3, which is possible in one Mark 4. Well, the other features like Sony Venice camera has been also included, which is known as the Sony Premium camera, and the price point is the main issue. But if you are for the camera thing, you can surely check this out. Well, the camera, this one has been updated for the musician also. In the upcoming, means when the phone will be launched, the application is already in the progress, which is named as the Sony Music Pro, which will help you to record your music and remove the background noise from the background, and it will also make the music very smooth and crisp as the recorder of the Sony. So it is the very great thing, as Sony is very much known for their music and camera stuff. It is included in this phone. Many certain features will be also updating in one Mark 5, but the later on these things are very much great things. Another thing, the rumor suggests that this camera might be used in the Apple 14 series lineup also. This is the very great thing about Sony, and Apple knows that the department of camera are greater in the Sony, and I love this and I like this about the camera department, and has been always a great deal if you are seeing the cameras of the iPhone and the picture quality. This was all about both the phone comparison with the one Mark 4 and one Mark 3. Which is your best? Just tell me in the comment. This was the old certain features are packed in the one Mark 4. So you should update. Just tell me in the comments. And how is the price? Also tell me in the comments. This is the all about Sony. So hopefully you just like this video, subscribe to the channel and press